we made it to New York and Webflow conference. So this week is all about Webflow, and this guy was fucking fast. We will meet a lot of other agencies in the Webflow space. We will talk to the Webflow team and also think about how we can level up our own Webflow practice. So super excited and pumped for this one, and we keep you along on the journey. Let's go. Sunday morning, another trip coming up. Today we are going to New York for a Webflow conference. Just arrived at the airport, now waiting for Webflow Willi, our head of Webflow, and then let's head over to New York. Willi.
Morning.
What are we doing today?
Today we are flying to New York to attend the Webflow conference, and I'm super stoked.
Cheers, Willi. So Willi, when you started your Webflow journey, could you have ever imagined that it will bring you to New York City?
Yeah, I was just reminiscing about it a few days ago. I was chatting with my girlfriend that like everything happened so fast, from building the first website, then also having Zina as one of my first clients, and then this entire thing turning into Magier later on, and now like working with amazing clients and building a team.
I agree fully. So we were just chatting earlier, and I believe it's always very, very important to have stretch goals. So Willi, what will happen next year if we are coming back to New York for Webflow Conf?
Clearly, we are going to be on the stage.
And what are you most excited about in the Webflow ecosystem?
I think I'm most excited about the beta that just launched about building in parallel. That is like kind of like the Figma workflow where we can work simultaneously.
So how will we implement it in our team?
This is also something I really love about our team. I don't even need to research the new features because all of them are so deep into Webflow. They proactively learn it themselves and even suggest it to me. We also have like weekly, monthly learning calls where we go through new updates from Webflow and how we can best implement them in our workflows. And that works quite well so far.
Nice. And now we are off to dinner. Okay, day 2, New York City. Willi and I are heading off to WeWork. So I'm already excited to see what has happened in the morning in Europe, and I hope there are no fires to fight. Then afterwards, today we are meeting with some of the leading Webflow agencies. So with the founders, just to do some knowledge exchange and learn from each other. Later on, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. I guess, there is the Webflow Partner Happy Hour, but we will find out later. And now, first we start our little work session. Right, Willi?
Let's go.
Winken oder so? Who are we meeting?
We are meeting with Luca from Flowout. Flowout is a really big Webflow enterprise company, and they've been one of the first, at least the first I knew of, who are really making big this whole subscription business. And this is why I'm super excited to meet them and have a chat and some good food, of course.
Okay, look, man, I will give you the microphone now.
All right. Hey guys, my name is Luca. I'm a co-founder and CMO at Flowout, and I'm very happy to be here with magier team, Will and Maxi.
I mean, the audience is always interested in learning about how to build a business.
All right.
And if there's one thing that you learned about building Flowout, what would it be? What can you give them as advice?
Oh, that's a tough one. So I don't know, man. Just believe in yourself and be a hard worker. I feel like people are forgetting that. You know, you have to stick to your guns. Do your best and give it all. And if it doesn't work out, move on to the next project.
I just met with Jacob from Grafit, and super excited. It's a competitor in the Webflow space actually, but a lot of the people that are watching my vlogs are thinking about building businesses themselves. So they are just getting started. And you have already done that step, and now you are running a successful company. So What's your number one advice for everyone that is starting out in building businesses?
That's a great question. I would say if you want to start a service business, is like choosing the service and choosing the market that you're fascinating about, because it's going to be a long journey, and providing the value. So making sure you're not replaceable, but you provide a lot of value, and clients need to use you to grow and to solve some complicated problem or challenges.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great week at Webflow Conference. First half of the day in New York done. So today I was meeting with 2 other Webflow agencies, and now we are off to the Webflow Partner Happy Hour. Let's see what's happening there. Hello, welcome to Magier TV. Monday is over. It was a pretty damn long day. I'm tired as fuck. We're just going home from the Webflow partner meeting. It was super cool to meet the Webflow team. The founder was there, the CMO, the CTO, the CEO, everyone literally. One thing that was quite interesting, a lot of agencies that were there were around like 20 to 30 people, and they were very active in their local ecosystems. So for example, Spain, Mexico, in the US. But there's only like a small amount of agencies that was able to grow past this like 50 people mark or something. And I think the biggest one is between 80 to 100. That's the next goal for us, Willi.
What has been something that really surprised you?
Something that really surprised me, how bad the marketing and sales of all of these agencies is, us included. There's not a single agency that could tell me a proper marketing plan that they are having. All of them are literally, okay, sometimes leads are coming, sometimes leads are not coming, and it's mostly inbound from referral, and it's absolutely crazy. Why isn't anyone able to build up a repeatable sales process and a process that works for growing a company like steadily? I don't know. Im Hintergrund nur komplett. Okay, so we just made it to the Webflow conference. Look at this, Willi. They have some pretty cool stuff, right? There's some merch store, then here the registration, and also some drinks and some Webflow pillows. Maybe we should steal some for my place. Nice.
So everyone knows who Webflow is.
Okay. Okay, busy day is over. Webflow Partner Summit today. It was awesome to hear about the new features. So Webflow is doing a lot for their partner ecosystem in general, but also there are a lot of new features coming that will also help our clients. And also we are excited for tomorrow to see everything else that's happening. Willi, how was the day?
Good, a lot.
And where are we going?
Now we're going to a private rooftop Michelin-star dinner experience, which I'm super excited for because I'm also super hungry.
Willi, what are you doing? You should be working. So, it's a new day and we are still busy. So, yesterday we spent the evening in a very cool dinner. So it was a marketing leaders dinner with the CMO of Webflow, some other head of marketing, some agency partners, and a crazy rooftop here in Manhattan. And they had literally ordered a Michelin-star chef to cook a five-course meal. So that was super cool. And also my list of to-dos or things that I want to do when I'm back home is absolutely crazy. So it really gives so much inspiration if you go to events like this. Also, that's cool. Yesterday, 2 client meetings with some of our US clients that were super happy and that were also saying, hey, Magier, especially what you're doing in terms of personal brand, social content. It's very, very inspiring, and they were asking a ton of questions on how we actually execute it. For today, also on the list now, I'm heading off to WeWork first to meet with Yannick, the co-founder of Night Night. We are a shareholder in his company. We've been doing all of the brand and design for him. So let's see what he says. He's living here in New York, so maybe he has some good tips for me. And then finally, I'm going over to the conference. So Willi is already there. And yeah, excited to see what's happening there. But I keep you posted. My boy. Tell the audience just a little bit about Night Night. What is Night Night? And also, how was your collaboration with Magier over the last 1.5 years?
First of all, shout out to Magier. I really love working with Magier. Besides the product, the most positive points is the branding. So shout out to Magier. No, jokes aside, like I really enjoy working with Magier. Night Night is a supplement focused on sleep help, all natural. And yeah, I think we built a nice design, we built a nice product, and the branding is definitely something that stands out. So I really appreciate your work.
Yannick, how much did I pay you for this testimonial?
Not enough.
It's another fabulous day here in New York, and today a lot on my plate. So first of all, I am meeting with John McCarthy. He's a partner at Space Cadet. It's the venture capital fund that is based here in the US, and I'm also an investor in that fund. And he has been running some of the biggest agencies in the world as a creative lead, basically. So I really wanted to connect with him to see what I can learn from his experience. I think he's been in the industry for more than 20 or 30 years. And afterwards, I'm heading over to the conference. I will meet with Willi and some of the other folks. And then today in the evening, the conference ending, there will be a big party. So super excited for that one. Then Friday, tomorrow, we have some more time to check out the city and get some work done. So let's see. Willi, good morning. It's another day in New York.
Good morning.
I just wanted to have your 2-minute recap of what was happening and what that means for Magier for the next steps.
We have talked to so many different interesting individuals where we have learned a lot from. And this has been really refreshing to get an exchange with all these different folks, because most of the days we work remote and we don't really talk to people in the same business having the same problems as us. Therefore, I would say we now have enough inspiration and enough ideas for the next 12 months. Yeah, now we need to sit down and prioritize what we want to work on.
Right now, if you would come back to Germany and only do one thing, what would it be?
A spa day. That was not the answer you wanted to hear, huh?
No, for the business, really.
Wrapping up what I've started actually before the conference, to 100% lining out the processes of our bigger projects. And once this is done, implementing copywriting into our process so that we can tackle this with our clients together, because I think it would smooth out our process by 10x. And yeah, that's it.
Their site's magier.com if you want to check them out.
Tell us a little bit more about who runs the company.
Maximilian Fleitman and Sina Seydek founded Magier back in 2023. Sina's the design wizard, built a killer Instagram for startups that caught Max's eye. Together, they turned Magier into a no-hassle design machine.
And what about the Webflow part?
Yeah, Webflow's their jam. Sina and Max swear by it for fast, custom sites without endless back and forth.
So I just made it to the airport and I'm wrapping up a awesome week at Webflow Conf here in New York. I just got a couple of minutes to reflect on what was happening this week. First of all, I think it was super inspirational. Before these conferences, I'm always like, is it worth the time? Is it worth the money that we are going to spend? Because obviously 2 people, 1 week New York was a significant amount of money. But then after like 2 hours in or something, I realized, okay, this is really bringing us value because we were learning about how other agency founders are running their agencies in terms of what's the margins, what's the setup with project managers, and all sorts of things. And on the other side, it's also super inspirational to hear from the Webflow team itself and the direction of where Webflow is going. 2 things that were super clear to me basically are A, we need to think about more how we can implement AI in our daily workflows. I mean, AI doesn't need to be included in all the results that we are doing for the clients, but we should be thinking about how we can actually build a tech-enabled agency. So our processes, the manual work, how can we automate that with AI, and how can we let AI help us in our day-to-day? And this might also be interesting if someone acquires Magier at some point in time, because yes, clients are nice, the work is nice that we are doing, but if you can also sell an asset that is really strong, that's even better. Second thing, we really need to think even more about the projects that we are going to take on. Some of the projects that we have been doing are not the best fit for us, and now I think we need to level up our game also in terms of going up market for clients that really value our work and also are able to pay the amount of money that is proper for that in a sense.
All customers are notified number 90. Passport is not signed. Please come to the podium.
Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Now I will be going back to Berlin for a full week of work and hustle together with Sina. So see you soon. Bye bye.